And welcome back, week of what ifs. I didn't do the what if yesterday. I just decided to do two today because I had the day off. Now this one, I'll admit, I actually don't have my book in front of me, and I don't immediately know who suggested this one. I'll put your name in the comments in the description. But you asked the question, a unique one. What if I was in Dragon Ball Z? Now, to be precise, you're more asking me if I designed a character, what would my character be in Dragon Ball Z? Well, like a lot of people, I'd first start off by saying I'd probably want to be a Saiyan. Now, what would my Saiyan name be? I had to think on that. I was like at work, like, okay, Saiyan name. Well, what was Saiyan name? They're mostly based off vegetables, so or fruit or vegetables. So what would it be? And I'm like, no. I'm like, corn? No, because corn's there. But what about? And then I'm like, well, the Native Americans called it maize, so I'm like, okay, maize. And I'm like, maize is a good name, I think. I wouldn't spell it the same as like M-A. I don't think you spell it M-A-Z-E when you're talking about corn. It's like, I don't know. It'd probably be spelled like M-A-Z-C or M-A-A-Z or something like that. Maize. So what would be, obviously this is it'd still be my personality, but probably augmented slightly by whatever the race of the creature being is. In this case, the Saiyan would be a bit more aggressive just by nature. Even though you get someone like Broly, who's generally pretty, peaceful, even naturally, he's obviously got his temper as well. So, I'd be a bit aggressive, but at the same time, so what exactly would be, where would I come into the story if I were to be this character? Well, my origin would probably be I'd be one of the Saiyans they threw out in the pods, just to invade worlds, and I actually just thought, I landed on Yardrat. The Yardratarians took me in, I was a little bit of a problem child first, but eventually I settled down and, accepted my new family, grew to protect them and, respect them and, care for them and everything along those lines, help protect them against other threats. Now, as a baby, and, I'd still have my pod, I'd go out into the world and, continue to see what it has to offer, everything along those lines. Now, as a child, I'm going to say I was probably like maybe around 10 for the power level. Stronger than like a baby Goku, but, not like Frieza or Broly, Vegeta or Broly, anything like that. But that's why they would have thrown me out, because it's just not a very powerful, child to begin with. In terms of my adult potential, like assuming we're reaching me as I am now, around 30 when Goku eventually meets up with me when he lands on Yardrat, I would say I would not. I'm probably like third man down on the total. I wouldn't be able to match up with Vegeta or Goku in terms of just if we had the same abilities like Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan, I wouldn't be able to match up to them. But unlike them, I would still have my tail. I'd also kind of be the bit more of the science, the more not intelligent. That's not the right word to use. I'd be bit more tech savvy of the two. I would be a bit more looking to find different methods of solving problems, looking at technology in a different way. So one thing that I've always enjoyed doing in my what ifs that if I get around to doing it, that I like to do is actually I would have my character actually be able to control his Ozaru form if he has to do it. Now that being said, we'll get to what happens with Super Saiyan later on if I gave my character that, which let's be fair, I probably would. But in terms of power, I would probably with 30 to like barely a year old, having all that time, I would probably have myself around, say, 50,000, maybe 75,000. I don't think I'd have myself at a full 100,000. But years of training, some Zenkai boosts, things along those lines, I'd definitely be well above your average. I'm not messing with your average Saiyan anymore. So I'd have that going on. Plus, appearance-wise, I kind of like the idea of having kind of like a Gohan hair, a little bit with the spikes, but still having the very straight, pointed mutton chops. I would love to see. There's no character you don't get a lot of anime characters like really pronounced pointed mutton chops, and I think that's just awesome. So yes, very pronounced pointed mutton chops. So that way we Super Saiyan mutton chops. Oh yeah. But then Goku eventually shows up on the planet. I would be out when he shows up, and then I come back. Because the Yardratians would have taught me techniques like the instant transmission and whatnot, so I immediately get back there and it's like, what's going on? I meet Goku. Who are you? You're another Saiyan. And then they explain the scenario. Like, and I'd probably be sure, you killed Frieza? How strong are you? Then he explains the whole Super Saiyan thing. So I'm like, wow. So spending a year there, we would, get to know each other. Probably, get to know each other on good terms. Bond, train. He works Super Saiyan out. He also works instant transmission out. And in return, I kind of learned the process of doing that as well. It takes some time to do it, obviously, but within a year, yeah, I think I could have managed to do that. I mean, him basically explaining it and then, looking at the fuel or looking at the catalyst for it and then trying to, tap into it, plus the tingly back feeling. So, I mean, I'd probably just, I don't know after a year if I'd be like at 1 million. I'd probably be like 500,000. So Super Saiyan at that point would be like 25 million when I go full out. I believe that's what it would be at. No, it wouldn't even be that. It would, well, yeah, 50. So, yeah, wouldn't it be 25 million? I mean, it should be 25 million. Yeah, that's exactly what it should be. So I'd be like 25 million going Super Saiyan, which still I think would put me just about the second strongest character in the series at that point. Unfortunately, I probably would try it with my tail, and just the rage would just overwhelm me. Or with my tail, with my Ozaru form, my rage would overwhelm me, and Goku would have to, stop me. Fortunately, he didn't take my tail off at that point. He just is able to knock me out because his Super Saiyan completely trumps mine. Even with the Ozaru on there, I think Goku would be able to edge me out. Although, and even if he can't, he's smaller and I'm more compact, so he can just knock me out real quick. So eventually we do get to the point where Trunks takes out the Saiyans, or Trunks takes out the, or Frieza Force or Frieza. We get back down there, I get introduced to the gang, and Vegeta's like, wait, you're another Saiyan? It's like, yes, I'm Mace. Hello, Prince Vegeta. You are still alive. Oh, it's very nice to see you. But where are they just coming from? It's like, well, I explained where I was like, I was on this planet, Yardred. They taught me some, they took good care of me, and in return, I helped protect them. Then they explained the androids, and at this point, I'm definitely the odd man out. Vegeta still leaves, and he's pissed off. 3 Saiyans that go Super Saiyan pisses him off even more. But it's like, Goku, I mean, I'm all for training and helping you protect this planet, but, where am I gonna stay? It's like, well, I guess I didn't really think about that. I mean, I guess I could just go back to Planet Yardrat for a while, but at the same time, I can't just, pop in, pop out whenever I want. Yardrat's pretty far from here. I could and say I just focus a little bit. I mean, I could find it with enough time, but man, that's a lot stronger. I mean, it could be good keys to, and I'm just kind of talking out loud right now, kind of going all Midoriya from My Hero Academia, which I've been reading, by the way. For those of you who've been asking for those what ifs, I'm reading it. I've got volume 6. I finished volume 6. Now, my sister even asked me, why don't you just go online and read it? I'm like, I could do that, but where's the fun in that? I mean, I'm one of those guys who likes having something in his hand when he reads. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll read online, don't get me wrong, but, they sell the manga, so, and yes, I am very much enjoying My Hero Academia, very much, and I'm also watching the series too. I'm not like lockstep with it. I am, even though I'm also pretty spoiled on a couple things that happen in the series, but I'm currently like at the sports festival arc, at least in the anime. So anyway, I digress. So eventually it's like, and then Bulma's like, well. It's like, Goku's like, Bulma, could he stay with it? Well, what do you think I'm just gonna? Well, you were letting Vegeta stay there. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, and I go, I don't wish to, be a burden or anything. I'm sorry. It's like, well, you do have better manners than Vegeta. I suppose it's fine. Just don't make a mess of it. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bulma. Oh, thank you, Mace. So, yeah. Honestly, because I'm a much nicer guy, but still, a Saiyan and a bit hard-headed, I get to be the baby daddy. That's right. I make myself the father of Trunks. Oh, yeah, I did that. I don't care what you think. Plus, Bulma. She was good looking. Whatever. I inserted myself. I get a win. And now I should get my ass kicked repeatedly. But you know what? I got hooked up with Bulma. It's all good. Okay. Moving on. But yeah, no, I am being legitimately serious that my character problem. Because here's the thing. Even though Bulma was attracted to Vegeta and all that, Vegeta hightails it out of there, kind of. Even though he didn't hightail it initially, I think he would. initially because there are 3 Saiyans there as opposed to just 1 on the planet, knowing that there were 2 Super Saiyans with just 1 on the planet. Now there's 3 with 2 on the planet, and Bulma invited the other one there. I don't think he would stay very long, if I'm going to be honest. Or if he would, he'd be trying to challenge me, and honestly, it'd be a good amount of training. So, I mean, for a while, it'd be helping Vegeta grow a bit more, but then he still hightails out of there. I also trained with Goku for a while, working on Super Saiyan. And then I still, have my kid with Bulma. So when you finally get to the Android arc, power-wise, I'm still probably second or third. Well, here's the thing. Vegeta was stronger than Goku when he fought the androids, but Goku was weaker because of the heart virus. If Goku has Max, he probably would actually be stronger than Vegeta. I'm going to put myself below both of them, but still, again, I got Ozaru as well, so that's... but at the same time, I still haven't been able to really hone that. But I also still have instant transmission, and I'm a bit more of a tactical fighter than the other 2. That's what differentiates me. So come the Android stuff, that actually would go down pretty much the same. Even me trying to help out wouldn't do much. Now, granted, say like when they try to stop 18 from killing Vegeta, and 17 comes in, I might be able to avoid a hit like and maybe even get a solid strike in on 17, and he'd go, "Pow! Okay, that hurt," Pow! and then I'm just kind of put down. Then we have the whole Cell thing now. Again, you explained to Vegeta, Trunks, and me, and everyone did that about the Hyperbolic time chamber. Now here's the difference. That I don't understand why Goku didn't go in sooner, but maybe it's because it was Goku and he knew that Cell would have tried something. By the way, we all go to gotten Zenkai boost at that point. I would have actually been the one because just because Goku knows instant transmission, comparatively I've mastered the form because I've lived with the people for so long. So I quickly just get in there and get out, grab both Piccolo and Vegeta, or Piccolo and Tien. But then I also think real quick, wait, why don't I just do? It's like, just as 18 is about to get in there, or get out, or Cell's about to get 18, same for Cell's about to get 18, I quickly realized, here's the real thing I quickly realized, that I zap in, pick up Piccolo, and then I zap out, it's like, Piccolo, get him, Sensibate, I'm going to be right back. What is it? Wait, what are you? And then zip in, just as 16, 18 are about to die, it's like, no, do not move, or you will die. And then, boop, and I get their asses out of there. See, because I know what happens, and I can think of scenarios like, why didn't they do this? I can kind of play around my character and be like, I'm a little self-aware, but not actually self-aware. Just like, wow, I thought of that for some reason. And so, wait, why'd you bring them here? Because Cell clearly doesn't know about this place, and as long as he can't sense they can't sense their energy. As long as we keep our energy low, he won't come up here. So that gives us a way to keep them safe and everything along those lines. Like, oh wow, but what about Tien? It's like, whoop, it's like, got him. Wait, where did they go? So Cell's now just doing his thing. But that being said, I'd be like, by the way, you two, you might want to hide for a few minutes after Vegeta gets out of there. It's like, why? Because if I know him well enough, he may try to screw this up. It's like, just trust me on this. And then, and plus Trunks is a little iffy on the subject. It's like, okay. So, they get out, everything's fine. It's like Gohan and Goku go into the Hyperbolic time chamber next. Like, why are you helping us out like this? It's more, and I'm, that's more than I'm kind of helping the world. It's more than just helping the overall world out, because Cell got that strong just by absorbing 17. I don't want to know how strong he gets by absorbing both of you. Besides, despite the fact you wanted to kill Goku, you guys really haven't done anything that wrong. And we've been watching for the Lookout, and you guys don't seem that bad. I mean, if you were to, we'd do our best to stop you if you were able, but I don't get that vibe from you. I get more just bored and misguided. That is true. It's like, besides, big guy over here seems to like birds. That is true. I do like the birds. Thank you. Don't mention it. Whatever. See, Vegeta kicks their ass, but then Vegeta's like, go on, fight 18. Find them. It's like, Dad! So yeah, that old scenario, but at the same time, he doesn't know that they're not down there. So eventually Goku and Gohan do get out of the Hyperbolic time chamber. It's like, oh, I guess it's my turn. Piccolo, you want to do this? Well, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, and then so wait, so they haven't found the androids yet? No, not yet. So they're not here. Great. Me and Gohan are just gonna go down there and take care of business. Then Goku and Gohan defeat semi-perfect Cell. Me and Piccolo get some good training in. One of the big things would be that I would, within a year in the Hyperbolic time chamber, I'd hit like the Ultra Saiyan form, I imagine. But I also think I would hit like a control of Super Saiyan Ozaru at that point. And unlike the last time, Piccolo stays in the entire time because, he actually has someone to train with. So that actually is all beneficial to everyone. Then you get the 7-year time skip. I think me and Bulma would probably have Bra at that point. I got a hot wife. I love her, all that stuff. So it's all good. By the way, side note, they say that Vegeta and Bulma are like husband and wife. Do we know they ever actually got officially married? Is that the thing? Because you don't see wedding rings on their hands, I don't think. I don't know. It just kind of, and we know Goku doesn't wear a wedding band. Because if he did, that thing's long gone. Unless it's like made of adamantium or something. Or no, excuse me, Kaching Kaching. No, excuse me, that was the hardest one in the multiverse. Kaching was just the one in the Universe 7. So 7-year time skip, I would hit Super Saiyan 2. One thing I think I'd be working on is hitting Super Saiyan 4. I'll be honest. One thing I would be working on is now that I have a controlled Super Saiyan Ozaru, trying to maybe calm myself down to compress the power a bit. Seeing, because it's one of those things. As a Saiyan, you kind of strive for battle and try to prove yourself. I'd probably be no exception to that, just being, in a different mindset than others. It'd be kind of like trying to compress the power down a little bit. Like, okay, there's something beyond this. Again, Super Saiyan 2 all around for everyone, but Goku is alive in this version. You get the Tournament of Power, not Tournament of Power, you get the World Martial Arts Tournament. We're all participating. Yamu probably goes after Gohan, I think. Gohan probably doesn't get any weaker, and he probably also hits Super Saiyan 2. Then we all go through the whole trouble of dealing with Babidi and Deborah and Boo. Vegeta still goes in the Majin form, unfortunately. So it's Goku versus him, and then we have to go in and stop Deborah. Fortunately, me and Gohan are more than strong enough to take on Deborah. And between me and him, we actually take out Deborah and we barely stop Babidi from waking up Boo and getting Boo at full power beforehand. And then we let Goku know this, and it's like Goku just beats down Vegeta, finally beats Vegeta officially. And all ends well. Cut over to Dragon Ball Super. At that point, I think I would have hit Super Saiyan 4 or close to it. I'd be like, I'm almost there. I just can't keep it compressed down. I'm almost there. And then boom, nope, Ozaru again. By Tournament of Power, I'd have Super Saiyan 4. I'll be honest, while I'd love to give myself God Ki, I don't see a realistic scenario for that. Why didn't Gohan go? Because Gohan's priorities were different. While I'd be honored if they took me, it was Vegeta and Goku's thing for Super Saiyan, the God, really more than anything else. Now, in other stories, I definitely go for other characters getting God Ki, but this one, no, I think my character would be content, because he's still got to try to figure out Super Saiyan 4, or Primal as it would be called, because I think Goku might hit Super Saiyan 3, maybe. I like to think he does do that, if he can usually hit Super Saiyan 2 before Cell Arc or during. I still personally think he could hit that. So even if he hits Super Saiyan 3, I guess I'd still call it Super Saiyan Primal, because I skipped Super Saiyan 3 in this version because I just don't go for that. Beerus comes, kicks all of our asses. I try to even go Gold Ozaru, and it briefly surprises him, but does nothing. Then we have the Resurrection F arc. Again, I help out, but ultimately it's Goku and Vegeta's story to beat Frieza once and for all. Universe 6 tournament. That one would be it'd be me, Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo as opposed to Boo, which means there's that extra member. Goku went first. I let Frieza go, Piccolo was second. I let Vegeta go third. I go fourth. I get my ass kicked by Hit, though I help figure it out because I'm a bit analytic that way. And then Goku goes in and does his whole thing. Goku Black Arc, I actually probably don't do much in that arc. I probably stay behind and hold down the fort. And then the Tournament of Power arc. Now, because I'm here, the Tournament of Power arc goes much different. Is probably much different because you don't have to look for Frieza at that point. I'm basically the Frieza replacement. So I'm pretty much, kind of systematically taking out the Universe 9 initially, taking a couple Universe 10 guys. Nothing serious happens. Although I personally aim for Frost because I want a little payback for him for all the crap he pulled. And I think I would actually target Frost and just, grab my tail and just blast them out. I wouldn't mince words. Like, unlike the other ones or other guys, I don't hold grudges. Like, Vegeta's would have, like, a conversation. I'm not holding grudges, or especially Frieza, holding grudges or just monologuing. I'm just, boom, systematic. Because, I got a wife and kids, so I'm being a bit more serious about this. But another strategy I would also employ is actually getting to the very top of the pillar at one point, just boop, and then just boop, sitting there. And just like, all right, I got rid of some of the guys I needed to. So I'd be sitting there until we reach basically the halfway point. People realize, wait, where is he? Yeah, he's best been sitting there the whole time. But must be conserving his energy. And then they realize, remember, it is the universe that has the most members standing at the end. Maybe you're playing this and this and this. Then it's probably after Goku and Jiren's first fight that I start to get involved again. Sensing how powerful Jiren is, I know even that Super Saiyan 4, Primal in this case, I wouldn't be able to match up to him. I could probably put up a fight, but it wouldn't matter that much. So I got to focus on other individuals first. Then I noticed Goku is about to be hounded by. I'm trying to think exactly because Goku. I think one of my big focuses would be to help Goku. So I give him a certain amount of energy, get him back up on his feet. Because boop, pop in, boop, pop back out. But then I'm keeping an eye on the battlefield. And every once in a while, I'm sure someone will realize I'm up there and try to take me out. I just blast them. Like, ah! Or just a Wilhelm scream. Ah! I can't do a Wilhelm scream. Blast them out. Eventually, though, we would get down. Goku's going to be attacked by Universe 3 guys. It's like, nope. And then finally, I just go Super Saiyan. Just, boom, just grab him. It's like, boom, boom, blast him straight out of the ring. That would be the one thing. One of the things I wouldn't focus on is not just attacking individuals, but getting them out of the ring. And having instant transmission is a real benefit to keeping yourself in the ring. So if I start to fall, just boop, nope, here I am. Actually, one of the big things I could see someone doing, it's like, and why didn't the Yardratian actually freaking do this? Hi there, boop, we're outside the ring. No, gun. Boop, 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 boop. After a while, and that would actually, and you know what? Honestly, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. That might be the thing I do against Jiren. It's basically, yeah, I can't beat you straight out, but boop, it's like, boop, hi. It's like, or he tries to, he throws a punch, and I grab him, and it's like, bye, and I make sure we're far out into the world of void. It's like, so, and I'm not joking. You get a Master Instant Transmission who's tactical in that sense. Why not? I mean, you have someone who's that big a threat. Why not? So just, and you can't just get out. And then, nope. And I'm making sure it's just keep him out of the ring. Just nope. And even if Jiren made it in, it would go all the same. So if I somehow manage to get Jiren out with an instant, and Jiren is not just, it's like, oh god. I probably wouldn't do much in the Broly movie, be honest. Again, take the whole cheating scenario out of there. I'd probably go Super Saiyan 4 against like Annie Raza and stuff like that, and just boom. Go toe-to-toe with these guys for a while. And me and Topo might duke it out, but ultimately, it wouldn't. I wouldn't be the strongest guy in the room. Now, if I had given myself God Key, I could have made an argument I was the strongest guy in the room. But it's all a matter of where your power level is. Ultimately, though, that's the rough idea of how I would be in Dragon Ball Z as a character, in my opinion. Maze, the guy who actually gets to knock up Bulma. And it has Super Saiyan Canon Super Saiyan 4. Oh yeah, with his glorious Super Saiyan mutton chops. If I could animate this, I totally would. Anyway, I digress. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. And ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, What If, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a little while because I got one more What If to do.